With so many players participating in the final saga of One Piece, I could see below group matchups for the Straw Hats. Straw Hats versus Emo and the Holy Knights. Luffy going up against Emo, Zoro against Saint Carling, and rest of the Straw Hats against rest of the Holy Knights. Straw Hats versus Emo and Gorosei. Luffy versus Emo and the rest of Straw Hats against Gorosei, probably Gorosei and CP0. The Straw Hats versus the Marines. Luffy versus Akainu, Zoro versus Fujitora, Sanji versus Kizaru, Jinbei versus Green Bull, and rest of the Straw Hats versus the Vice Admirals. The Straw Hats versus the Blackbeard Pirates. Luffy against Blackbeard and the 10 Straw Hats against the 10 Titanic Captains. Zoro and Sanji versus Kuzan and Shiryu. Straw Hats versus the Red-Headed Crew. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji and Usopp going up against Shanks, Pen Backband, Lucky Roo and Yasop. The remaining Straw Hats versus the remaining commanders of the Red-Headed Crew. A less likely but possible group matchup will be Straw Hats versus Cross Guild. This way we get a chance of Zoro versus Mihawk. This is the beauty of One Piece, that its universe is so big that even if we exclude our main cast, the Straw Hats, there are still plenty of group matchups possible in the final saga. The inevitable Red-Haired Pirates versus the Blackbeard Pirates. We also get a Shanks versus Teach rematch this way. The Red-Haired Pirates versus God Knights. This way we get Shanks versus Garling, a family duel. Blackbeard Pirates versus the Marines. The Blackbeard Pirates versus the World Government, as he's also a D, so it makes sense. The Revolutionaries versus the Marines is another possibility. This way we get Dragon versus Akainu. The Revolutionaries versus the World Government, this makes the most sense. Cross Guild versus the Marines, as they placed bounties or Marines heads. Grand Fleet and all allied nations versus the World Government. And lastly, Sword versus Corrupt Marines. Let us know in the comments if you foresee any other group matchups. And for more anime content, please like the video and subscribe to our channel, The Colossal Mafia.